I don't know when this video is coming out. I don't know if this is going to be coming out before the Gabimaru showcase or after the Gabimaru showcase. It don't matter. Either way, new Celia. We've had quite a few Celias in GS already. We've had Light Celia and Dark Celia. Dark Celia, of course, being a fan favorite. Due to her not only being good in the meta, people just love the aesthetic of this character. And seems like GS kind of knew what the people wanted and they gave us a whole new Celia. Look at this artwork, ladies and gentlemen. This thing is fantastic. Absolutely stunning. They went all out for this one. And if you notice, there's something in her artwork that actually really hints at what her kit does, and those are those little like ghost things that you see in the background. I've already taken a look at the kit, and let me just tell you too, these animations are absolutely insane, and the kit is actually somewhat different than what we usually get, but it's a good different. I think we're gonna be able to create some really cool team comps with this character, because she's not actually like a taunt tank necessarily. Well, to an extent she is, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So Goddess Celia would be the name of this version of Light Celia. Her slots are going to be a 6-star physical, a 5-star defense, or a 4-star defense. If you take her all the way up to LB7, you will be able to obtain a 4-star support instead of a 4-star defense if you want to. As mentioned before, she's not completely a taunt tank, but somewhat a taunt tank. With the skill, she's able to summon a kin. This has 1000 HP, and she can have a max of 4 out at the same time. However, once the kins are out, they actually redirect all damage that she would take towards themselves, which is where the taunt tank aspect of the kit kind of comes into play. The kins are represented on screen as you see in the animations here. Those are the little like white ghost figure things that you see. For the art, it's 20,000%, and you increase all human allies art gauge by 30, and then for 20 seconds you reduce the enemy's light res by 30%. Overall, the art is kind of a little bit weak, but I mean, it is an art. What you gonna do? The true art is a 60,000% modifier, and you are able to summon 4 kins at the same time, each having 1000 HP, and each of them will be able to redirect all damage that God Celia takes to themselves. Super art is 160,000, and you sacrifice all your kins, which sounds pretty bad, but it gets better. You increase your own crit rate by 100%, and then for the duration of the super art, you increase your own super crit rate based on the number of kins sacrificed with this super art. So if you're able to sacrifice all 4 of them, then you get a total of an 80% super crit rate. In terms of her kins dying, whether that be by enemy damage or by your own sacrifice with your super art, you will buff up your own damage up to a maximum of 600%, which is disgusting. We also have a ability that's able to increase your own art gauge by 5 per second while your HP is above 80%, and you increase your own heal amount too, which is kind of whatever. If this wasn't enough, ladies and gentlemen, she also has a true weapon, which the true weapon is somewhat good, especially the skill. You reduce the enemy's damage res by 20% if you're a light unit, and then if your HP is above 80% when you use this equip, you reduce damage res by 35% instead. So she has 2 passive abilities that increases her own damage and skill CT speed by 30%, and you increase your own crit damage by 20% as well. To be honest, this kit seems somewhat good. Like on paper, having a damage dealer that technically can't take damage seems really strong. Granted, they only have 4,000 HP. If you have all 4 kins out at the same time, they're only going to be having 4,000 HP, and they're going to be taking, from what I understand, the entirety of damage. But maybe like mitigation buffs are able to work on these kins, or even like HP ups and stuff like that. If that's the case, this character could be even stronger than what she already is appearing to be. So I would like to add to the whole kin thing, because some information came out before I got done editing this video, and it was some more insight on how the kins work. The main line that I want to kind of look at here is if other damage res effects or taunt effects are active, the damage res / taunt effects will take priority over the kins. So I wonder if that means then, does the damage res actually stack with the kins? I would assume so. It sounds like it would, but at the same time, the kins don't offer you any damage res by default. So I guess it would work like that. Either way, that's some confirmation on that. Of course, there are some negatives to this kit. The main thing is that she's not offering any type of protection for her kins. Like, I don't see anything that's going to be able to, you know, make it to where they can tank a little bit better, or maybe to where they can survive for a little bit longer. But the goal of these kins, from what it seems like, is not to just tank everything. These kins are meant to kind of die. They're not meant to survive, from what I understand. But if the damage mitigation, all those types of buffs work, we could see some craziness happening. Because imagine you don't have a team with just 1 tank anymore. You got 4 mini tanks on the field at once. All in all, though, I'm really happy with this character. I think that she's going to be a fantastic unit to add, and not only just aesthetically, she is just absolutely stunning. The way how this character is in game too with the animations and stuff, they look insane. And she seems like just a fun character to mess around with. The main thing that I'm kind of wanting the most now is we need some harder content for these type of characters, bro. We're just steamrolling through half of the stuff they throw at us nowadays, but we need some actual challenging material in the game to really push these ascended units to like their breaking point. If we get that type of stuff, I think I would be even more excited for these types of characters releasing. But for now, I'm still somewhat excited, just not as much as I would be. Either way though, fam, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all for coming out. It's been your boy P. If you enjoyed this video, however, make sure to check out either one of the videos popping on your screen right now. Great content. Guarantee you love them. Tell me down below what you guys think about Goddess Celia. Do you guys like this unit? You guys not? How you feeling about it? I'm pretty sure everybody's going to want to summon for this character just off the artwork alone. But hey, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you all again for coming out. And last but not least, you guys already know, don't forget to drink water.